Imagine you're 25 years old. You pull an all-nighter, down some coffee, and by the next evening you feel almost normal again. Fast forward a few decades. At 55, the same stunt leaves you sluggish for days. By 85, even a mild cold can take weeks to bounce back from. That slowing recovery isn't just an inconvenience. According to new research published in Nature Communications, it may be the key to understanding why humans can't live forever, and why even the luckiest among us likely won't make it past about 150 years. For centuries, scientists, philosophers, and dreamers have asked, what is the maximum possible human lifespan? Is aging simply a pileup of diseases like cancer and heart failure, conditions we might one day cure? Or is there something deeper, a hidden biological timer quietly ticking away in every one of us? A team of researchers from Singapore, Russia, and the US may have found that timer. They call it resilience, the body's built-in ability to recover from stress. The scientists didn't look for a magical aging gene or a single marker of decline. Instead, they analyzed millions of routine blood tests, the kind you get at your doctor's office, and paired them with fitness tracker data that recorded people's daily activity. From this mountain of data, they created a single measure called the Dynamic Organism State Indicator. You can think of DOSI as a kind of life dashboard that reflects how stressed the body is and how well it can snap back. What they saw was striking. DOSI doesn't stay steady with age. It wobbles more and more, like a tightrope walker losing balance. The data revealed that people's biological trajectories fall into three clear phases. First, growth and development, up to approximately 35 years old. The body is building strength and resilience. Second, middle age, 35 to 65 years. Things stabilize, though signs of gradual wear begin. Third, older age, 65 plus. Resilience starts slipping, recovery times from stress lengthen, and risks of chronic diseases rise sharply. Here's the unsettling part. As people age, the time it takes for their bodies to recover from stress keeps lengthening. In middle age, recovery might take 2 weeks. By 90, it can stretch to 2 months. And if you project that curve forward, recovery time eventually never comes, somewhere around 120 to 150 years. At that point, the body's resilience is gone. Even without disease or accidents, life itself can't be sustained. This phenomenon looks eerily like what physicists call a critical point, the fragile moment when a system collapses. Think of sand piling up until one last grain triggers an avalanche. In humans, that avalanche is the final breakdown of resilience. It explains why chronic diseases and death accelerate exponentially with age, not because of one fatal illness, but because the entire system is losing its capacity to hold itself together. Can we outsmart the limit? The study does leave room for hope. Lifestyle choices do shift resilience. Smokers, for instance, had higher DOSI scores, but those who quit looked remarkably similar to lifelong non-smokers. That means while we may not cheat death forever, we can extend our health span. The years of life spent strong, capable, and disease-free. Still, the researchers are blunt. Targeting single diseases won't push humanity past the ultimate limit. Even if we cure cancer and heart disease, resilience itself keeps fading. To truly extend life, we'd need to tackle aging head-on. So will anyone ever blow out 150 birthday candles? Probably not. The study suggests that our biology carries an intrinsic expiration date, written not in stone, but in the slow erosion of resilience. But here's the silver lining. We now understand aging in a new way. It's not just about avoiding disease, it's about maintaining resilience. That insight could transform medicine, shifting focus from treating illness to keeping our inner life dashboard steady for as long as possible. Immortality may remain a fantasy, but a longer, healthier, more vibrant life, that's a frontier science is inching closer to every day.